So the question we're talking about today is, do you give up on your checklist if you're in love? I think the first question we need to ask, though, is how long is your checklist and what's on your checklist? If your checklist is he must be like 6'4", or she must be brunette, or he must have green eyes, or she must have like, tan skin, then I think we need to talk about your checklist, because those aren't the things that really make a relationship good. And also, I think you're going to be surprised, because often God has someone better for us than we even could have imagined ourselves. But if your checklist is something like they must be a Christian, they must believe the same things that I do, they must be kind, they must be my friend, if they must treat me with respect, if there are things like that, then no, you should not give up your checklist if you're in love. This is the hardest thing to hear. This is the hardest thing to hear. Because when we're in relationships for good reason. We love the person, we care about the person, we want to be around them, we want a future with them. But I know, at least for my heart is not the smartest sometimes, and my heart has fallen for some people who did not meet many or any of those things on my good checklist. They may have been 6'2" with green eyes or whatever, but they weren't kind. We weren't friends. We didn't have things to talk about. They didn't love the Lord. And those are the things that you should not have to compromise on. And figure out the things that are really, really important to you, and then stick to it. Because when you see, or when you start dating someone who actually fits those really specific, really important criteria, you know that you're onto something good. Do not settle if you are dating someone who you know there's something off about, or there's something that you wanted that is just totally not there. Really check yourself, because you wanted those things for a reason.